Revoice Podcast Network. The mic is ours.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Common Talk, the podcast with common conversations and random outcomes. I'm your host, Gabriel, and let's get right into it. And Jason, what are your top 3 favorite movies and why?
Top 3. We're going to go with Forrest Gump.
Hell yeah.
Forrest Gump.
That's my number 1 as well.
Forrest Gump, Stand By Me, and what's one more, man?
Tearjerker, Stand By Me. Great one.
Stand By Me. Dang, I've thought about this.
You can do some honorable mentions too if you don't want to leave any off the list.
Okay. It's one more. I'm really trying to think.
Moving.
Oh, Because I Went Dixie. I love Because I Went Dixie. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know what that is, but
hell yeah.
There's the dog. Yeah, it's so nice. So
those
nice.
Such
a nice movie.
Why are those your favorite movies? Do you want to give an explanation for any of them?
Forrest Gump. He's just Forrest Gump. He's just him. Like,
yeah.
I don't really have a big explanation for any of them, honestly. I just love I love the story of Stand By Me. It's so old.
Yeah.
So old.
Yeah.
So just, I don't know. I think it's just nice. It's a great movie, yeah. And Because I Went Dixie, I think I saw that movie when I was in 4th grade.
Okay.
And it just reminded me of my teacher, Miss Hodges. She was like one of my favorite teachers to ever exist, I guess I would say. So that's why I just really love that movie.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, man.
You too. All right, we're back here with Angelo here in another episode. And Angelo, what are your top 3 favorite movies and why?
Honestly, and they're all from the same series. It's the original 3 trilogies of Star Wars.
Hell yeah.
It's
the
only valid answer in my honest-to-God opinion.
Do you feel like ranking the original trilogy of Star Wars? Because I have a ranking for me, but I want to hear what yours is.
I want to put Revenge of the Sith. It's good. It's good. It deserves the number 1 spot.
Yeah.
But part of me doesn't want to put it there.
Okay.
I don't really give a fuck for the other 2 movies. They were good in their own right, but Revenge of the Sith was hands down the best one. It's got the number 1
Love
spot.
the Revenge of the Sith.
You can flip the other 2 around.
Yeah.
For all I care.
What about the original trilogy with Luke and them? What are your rankings of those 3?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't fucking with any of them.
You didn't like the OG 3?
I'm telling you, once Anakin was gone, my heart and soul was crushed.
But he never was actually gone. He's still Darth Vader.
But it's not the same.
Oh, I guess.
The people behind the camera can agree with me. It's not the same. Anakin brought that life, that energy.
I do love me some Hayden Christensen. Yeah. He is a great actor. Got too much hate originally when it came out. Great movie. Every time I watch Revenge of the Sith, I get angry that he turned to the dark side at the end. And it makes me very bad. Yeah. Any other honorable mentions or anything?
Honorable mentions, only because I read the book, Holes by Louis Satcher. The book was really good. I have yet to watch the movie. But apparently
you haven't seen the movie Holes with Shia LaBeouf?
I've read the book.
Okay.
I read the book when I was like 6.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, there's a movie. And I only found out like 2 years ago.
Oh, what? That's crazy. Yeah, you should watch it. It's good.
Everybody's saying it's good.
Yeah.
So I feel like that has to go in there.
Hell yeah.
I don't put it.
Yeah. The
Honestly. Honestly.
Hell yeah.
Number 3. I can't remember what it is. The people on the online world would probably be able to find it. It was a really old Netflix original psychological horror. I believe it was called Who, but all I know is that the cover portrait for it was an owl. And it was like at the top watched with like the Blair Witch Project, but it was on Netflix like 2-3 years ago, and I haven't been able to find it since.
Okay.
That's definitely my like 3rd one right there, because I love horror.
Yeah.
Horror movies don't scare me at all, but that horror movie fucked me up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Any other honorable mentions or anything else you want to add?
It's trench coat season.
Damn right. Hell yeah.
Get yourself a trench coat. Doesn't matter what color, you got the colors to make it work.
Damn straight.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it, Angelo.
Of course, man.
Good seeing you again. And so, Ben, what are your top 3 favorite movies and why?
All right, I was standing up here watching the last guy do it, and I was thinking about him like the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll even be able to say 3 because there's so many.
As many as you want.
If I want to start off, there's one called Wag the Dog.
Okay.
It's by David Mamet. he's like a director, and he was around from like the 80s to the early 2000s, and his movies are all really, really underrated.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a comedy, but it's also like pretty aged well. Wag the Dog. It's aged really, really well because it's about media manipulation.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna give away the entire premise because it's one of those you kind of just have to watch. But the president gets into a scandal, and he hires his like media team to come up with an entire fake story about a military guy to like throw off the public from the scandal. But it's a comedy. It's really fast paced. It's really good. Nobody knows about it. I was actually gatekeeping it for a good while, but I guess not anymore. People need to see this movie. It's hilarious. It's
Sounds
awesome.
like real life.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
And what's your other one?
Oh man.
Or other ones?
Well, another one I gotta say now is Blue Velvet.
Okay.
By it's a David Lynch. Yeah, you got it. You know which one I'm talking about. Blue Velvet. I watched it for the first time with my girlfriend when we had first started dating, and she is super into David Lynch. She is a goth girl, so that she like David Lynch comes with that, and she's like, you need to watch Blue Velvet, because I had only seen it once, and it was when I was 13, and I had no idea what was going on. But that movie was crazy. It blew my mind. Blue Velvet. But no, it was genuinely really, really good. It was really just like well done, and the cinematography was really like astonishing. And I was watching it, and I like stood up really fast and I pointed at the TV because I recognized some of the lines from the movie from like a sample that was used in an Acid Bath song called Cassie Eats Cockroaches. And I was like, it's from Acid Bath, it's from Acid Bath. And I was like flipping out. My girlfriend was like, what's Acid Bath? But no, great movie. But not for the faint-hearted.
Okay.
It's wild.
Any others?
Well, now I gotta go through the list. I'm just gonna be that guy. You've probably had a few people say this already, but I really like Akira.
I've never heard of that movie.
You've never seen Akira?
Uh-uh.
It's that one. It's like it's the 80s like anime movie, and it's the guy on like the red motorcycle, and you know Akira.
The peel on the back.
Dude, if you haven't seen Akira, like you gotta watch it.
Okay.
It's like on your VCU application, they ask you if you've seen that movie. Like it's a must.
Okay.
No, but it's really good. It's another one that aged really well with its like undertones about like commentary and whatnot, but it's also like really good like body horror. It's done really well, and it's influenced like so much media today. It's really, really freaking cool.
Okay. And any more?
Oh, I thought this was just 3.
You get as many as you want.
Oh, damn. All right.
It's 3. That's just like
well,
a
all
rough
right.
estimate.
Okay. So the holiday season is coming up.
Okay.
I'm gonna say my favorite Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Die Hard.
It's not really a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie.
Okay, fair
There's
enough.
a Christmas tree in it. Takes place on Christmas. It's
All right.
awesome.
Fair enough.
It's a Christmas movie. They've also made Christmas decorations of it. My dad has one. It's a little it's Bruce Willis like coming through the vent.
Okay.
He's all like,
That's fair. I'm more of a Tim Allen Santa Claus guy. That's
all right. That's also really good.
Yeah.
I'm also more of a Tim Allen Santa Claus guy. I just wanted to say Die Hard.
Hell yeah.
But also National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Great one.
Come on, man. I gotta give credit where credit is due, man.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Hell yeah. Anything else you'd like to add?
This Friday, November 15th. I don't know when this is gonna be released to the public. Oh. Oh, wonderful. The day of. We got a stacked bill. Wedge and Wire on Instagram. Message them for the address. It's at their house. We've got Wedge and Wire themselves. We've got the Glares. We got Siren Wells, who the drummer's like really, really like sexy and awesome. I don't know if you know him or anything. We got Pregnancy Scare, and we got Handsome Grandson.
Yeah.
Grandson rocks.
Go Brett.
But yeah, doors are at 6:30. Music's at 7. It's a $5 donation, optional to get in. But it's going to be a really, really good time. A lot of really, really great bands. If you got nothing to do Friday, or you want to avoid something Friday, come out.
All right, we're here with Tanner. And Tanner, what are your top 3 favorite movies and why?
So, I'm a cinema major.
Okay.
Only reason I got into movies is because of Whiplash.
Okay.
I watched that in 2020, and I fell in love. I watched it 14 days straight in a row and found something new to fall in love with every time. I've watched a director's commentary. I have a script signed by the director. It's top tier film.
Hell
Top
yeah.
tier. I like the message of the film.
Nice.
That, you don't gotta be a dick.
Damn right.
I like when he throws the chair at Miles Teller's head.
Yes, exactly. You rush in a dragon. Okay. Then I love Manchester by the Sea. It has Casey Affleck.
Sad.
Yes, so sad, but it's like they put a camera in real life, and then that's the movie.
Yeah.
Nothing happens, and it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And it's so sad. It's about grief, and to grieve deeply is to love fully.
Yeah, right.
And I love that. And then Across the Spider-Verse. That
That's a
movie
good
came
one.
out. I work at a movie theater, so I got to see it for free, and I saw it 14 times in theaters. As you can tell, I watch a lot of movies.
I see.
It's just beautiful. I don't know. I could fall asleep during that movie, which like usually means the movie isn't good, but like it's that good that you could fall asleep, and it doesn't make sense. The movie doesn't make sense, and I love it.
Yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
then-
Any other honorable mentions or anything like that?
Gotta go with La La Land. Me and Sebastian's theme breaks my heart every time.
Yeah.
I also have a script signed by the director of that. Damien Chazelle is my guy. I call it a wall. Some people call it a shrine. We won't argue which one is which. But yes, La La Land, A Silent Voice. It's an anime movie, but it's once again, it's heartbreaking. It's beautiful. It's about love and grief, and I think that's one of the main things in life. So,
Yeah.
I think just show everyone love.
Damn right.
Exactly.
Anything else you want to add?
Oh gosh. Good Will Hunting. That's a classic, but
Great.
yes.
Great.
See, all the films that have like a sob scene are just like, it gets me. The music, the act.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, honorable mention. Tick Tick Boom. I love musicals, and
Okay.
Andrew Garfield is he's Andrew Garfield. Well, enough said.
Andrew Garfield is wonderful.
Yes, he is wonderful. Oh gosh.
Hell yeah.
Do I gotta say any more?
Well, you can keep going as long as you want.
Oh gosh, time to pull a letterbox. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Do you want? I think I'm done. I think I'll be here too long.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you too. That was pretty good so far. Appreciate it, man. All right.
I'm ready.
We're here with Caroline. Hey,
Hey.
Caroline, what are your top 3 favorite movies and why?
Okay, I have mine from this year because I really love movies and I can never pick a favorite. So I have Dune Part 2.
Okay.
We Live in Time with Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. And then The Substance with Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley. Oh my gosh. All of those movies were so good. The Substance is one of those movies where you just kind of like, you come out of the theater and you're like, what the fuck is life? Like, what is going on? Then We Live in Time, it's kind of just like sobbing, crying. Then Dune Part 2. There's a dog.
Good boy.
Dune Part 2. I didn't read Dune until this year because when the first Dune came out, I tried to watch it because I wanted to see Zendaya. Then she was in the movie for 5 minutes, and then I didn't know what was going on the entire movie, so I was just like left pissed. I read the book, understood it. It's now one of like my favorite books, and it's so good. Dune Part 2 is so good. Oh my gosh, Austin Butler did a really good job. Timothy Chalamet did such a good job. Like Zendaya, Florence Pugh. I could go on. I could truly go on.
Hell
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, I feel like a zoo animal right now with this
Any
tour
honorable
walking way.
mentions?
Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Okay, anyways, honorable mention time. My Old Ass with Aubrey Plaza and Maisie Stella. Blink Twice with Channing Tatum. That one is a little graphic, but it's really, really good. And then Challengers, of course, because who doesn't love Challengers? The score is beautiful. The actors are great. If you don't like Challengers, you're weird.
Hell yeah.
And that's it.
Thank you very much, Caroline.
Thank you, Gabe.
Thank you for tuning into Common Talk, the podcast with common conversations and random outcomes. I'm your host, Gabriel, and remember to like, comment, subscribe, and listen to our other podcasts on the Revoice Network.
Revoice Podcast Network. The mic is ours.